Welcome back, everybody, to Rimworld. So I said at the end of yesterday's episode that what I would do is I'd play through until we got microelectronics, unless we had some sort of major incident or something worth keeping in, and honestly, there really wasn't. I'll get you caught up in the history tab for the very few, very minor, non-real gameplay affecting things we've got going on there. I wanted to start with this out of the way because this really opens up just everything in the game to us. Obviously, you need the high-tech research bench, the multi-analyzer to really direct the research and go in various ways. There's a couple of things I've adjusted as well in the mod settings, which are relevant to some of these things in the history I'm about to point out. So we left off yesterday. I've only played, what is that, like 12 hours there? What were we, 8th of September? Oh, we've actually played like 2 weeks. It was only about 10 minutes of gameplay, but really not a lot happened here. So that was where we left off yesterday. We had a hatchling revenge from one of the hunting dinosaurs, which nothing happened. We had a black hive attack, which was two very tiny insects turned up, which did nothing. They got shot and nothing happened. Caravan request, obviously ignore that. Faction request, ignore that one. Mad Hive Exto, ignored. This one was also ignored. Now, this is the only really important one I need to point out was the mutagen. Now, this was obviously what John was affected by, the polymorph mod, whereby they turn into animals. I've actually adjusted the settings on that, and I'll show that off in a second, but that is more or less irrelevant for the time being. Then we had a revenge from a Benicia, which was a big old snail, which ended up doing a lot of damage to actually one of our dinosaurs here, but nothing really lethal. It was just a big snail after all. Besides that, it was really uneventful. All we did was sit here and just research and get microelectronics out the way so we can start focusing on the bigger and more important stuff, because I don't think anybody wanted to watch that happen. One thing I also did as well was build a very temporary stockpile, just a very basic barn here, concrete floors, wooden walls, and then I divided things up so we weren't using the freezer as a stockpile any longer. That and Ryla and Logan have just been sitting around growing crops and mining all day, and that's really all that's happened, so you've missed out on absolutely nothing here. We did get a cloth harvest actually done, so these farms I'm actually going to lay fallow now. Not going to bother growing anything here, because this is going to be our natural base expansion, so when we get more colonists into this, we're going to build out this way, just so it sort of naturally flows onto this modular design we've got going on here. We'll build our farms out and south, down towards this way a little bit, I guess, instead. Just, it doesn't really matter too much, but that makes more sense. We've got our second cotton harvest is also 82% grown. We got rice almost done there as well, but this is really big because this means that we can make clothes for everybody, because Ryder is wearing just overalls and obviously Logan is completely naked there. Plus, you're seeing things right here. We've got a fair amount of jade, so that means with the jade and the cotton, we might be able to see the return of the legendary Jade billiards table after all this time. Jade billiards table, golden toilet, the silver bed, and whatever the hell the other thing was that I've completely forgotten, the trifecta of the legendary furniture, which we're going to try and bring back for this series as well, obviously. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with, obviously, how progress is going there, but you haven't missed out on anything, really. So, we want to probably immediately go for the multi-analyzer. I didn't want to, do too much research ahead here, so let's also go for that one next, and I will leave this one in. We do actually need to build a friggin' research bench first. Now, I imagine we haven't got enough steel, because I had to use, what have we got? 140, actually, I think that is just, or is it like 200? I don't remember in hindsight. Oh my god, that's unlocked so much stuff. What is a power plant? Power plant that provides decent energy output, can be built anywhere, but requires some hefty materials to build. 25 components and 250 steel. What is a power plant? Decent energy output. Well, with what, though? What's the fuel it uses? I guess we won't know. There's also sentry turrets there we've got, which is quite nice. We've got, like, vending machines and shit. That's kind of cool. Apparently you can sit at that and do something. God knows what. And then we've got, obviously, just sort of various different, I guess, entertainment things like that. Using this table gives experience in the intellectual skill needs chairs. Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. So it's just a table that you can sit at like a big computer screen, essentially. Very nice. And we've got all sort of various floors here as well. Some slabs, some paved floors, evergreen floors, whatever else. Ooh, that looks cool. Embryonic chamber. Holds valuable information. Building one near a DNA reconstructor or amber extraction vents will give it a boon to their work speed. Right, okay, so this is some of the more advanced dinosaur stuff. We're not going to worry about that yet, because obviously we've got a lot of just the base game Rimworld stuff to focus on to start off with. We're worried about actual dinosaur cloning and the genetic stuff and all of the, obviously genetic rim, crossbreeding, whatever else later on. This isn't a super top priority, I will admit. So, what did we want to build then? So, we want to get ourselves the high-tech research bench was 250 steel. I thought that might be the case. We could do is start to work on an actual dedicated research lab, because obviously this area we want to put down Jade billiards table, some sort of recreation, keep our people happy, because right now all they've got is a bloody telescope. So I'm thinking, let's start working on a dedicated research center. What rocks have we got a lot of? None really. Ugh. Okay. So there's a couple of ways we can get around. We can switch this over to chisel blocks, which will make us whatever it's based on. So right now this quarry is built on marble. That makes a load of marble blocks. Obviously that's fine. But, I mean, given that we don't have enough to build our research table yet anyway, let's, actually, I don't know. Should we let them marble up or quarry up the marble so that we can start building that, and then as we're building that, we might be able to flip back to steel and sort of finish off the last bit we need there? That's probably a better idea. You know, let's go for chisel blocks for a while then. What's John going to do while he's got no research? We could queue up something else, obviously. We don't need the advanced research bench to be doing other things. We go for solar panels, get a bit more... Actually, I was going to say stable power, but to be honest, we've got that power generated. We've got the chem fuel generated, which is already incredibly good. We've got things like animal enrichment. We've obviously got things like megafauna genetic engineering. Of course, we've got the megafauna patch for genetic engineering, and the alpha animals one as well. And, of course, the genetic stuff. There's so much stuff going on here. My God. Is there anything early game that we would kind of want that's just useful to get in Rimworld? I mean, drug production is probably up there. Obviously, armors, too, would be kind of nice. Different various furnitures there. So that the hotel is obviously a lot nicer. We'll be able to charge a lot more for the beds and make more money for the colony. Oh, man, work attire would be good. So things like, it seems very mundane, but things like overalls to give a boost to things like mining speeds, being able to craft pickaxes and things as well, which I assume we can do in this mod pack. I don't think I've removed anything since the last time we played. I honestly don't know where to start. I guess Devil Strand. Devil Strand is good. Let's queue up some Devil Strand. Let's queue up... I mean, carpet making isn't super useful right now. Although, again, for the... Just for that tiny little bit of beauty bonus, it might not be too bad. It's only 800 research as well. I'd love to get the casual wear done. What about, like, tools? Because I want to make, like, pickaxes and things for our people. Oh, there is just tools. Excellent. Okay, cool. So we'll get that done as well. Get our people as efficient as possible, as early on as possible, so that, you know, we're going to get a bit more long-term bonus out of that. Sure. Have we got anyone who's good at crafting or smelting or smithing? Not really. Obviously, John has some decent crafting skill there, 7 out of 20. So we'll have to get him tailoring and smithing the tools and the actual work clothing we need to ensure this is going well. How many blocks are we going to get out of this then? We'll have to keep a close eye on things and sort of make sure this is worth our time, because it could just be a complete waste. 29 marble blocks. Okay, that's not bad. It did take him quite a long time to get that. But again, with the overalls, with the actual gear that we need and the pickaxe and whatever else, that should be a good amount of resources we can start building and ideally rebuilding this whole building out of as well. So the other thing I wanted to mention briefly, and I sort of alluded to it with the message, is that I've altered the settings with Pawn Morpher, and I will get the Steam Workshop updated and the mod list updated with the sort of couple of extra mods I've thrown in there. So with this, there's actually, and this is kind of cool as well, you can still be affected by the mutagens, but you can actually set it so that the mutagens don't fully transform, our characters. So I've set that to 0, because I do like the idea of them just randomly transforming into animals. I imagine some animals are worse than others. The bovine stuff has kind of worked okay. The 60% movement speed is actually kind of a little bit OP. But turning them fully into animals does suck, because the research to revert that is a long way away. And there's no way to really completely stop it. We can just turn it off entirely, but then it sort of defeats the point of having the mod on, if that makes sense. So I do want to revert John turning into a cow as well. It seems a little odd. So we'll work on that research eventually, but and actively try and cure it. We'll treat it like a disease. But the bonuses are obviously very nice. What is that? Surgery. Are you not garbage at surgery though? Yeah, I'm probably not going to go along with that. Thanks. Oh shit. Okay. That's bad, because we don't really have any heat in the base. The base is already only 20 degrees. Let's stick down a couple of heaters in here then and try and deal with that. Do we have enough steel? Oh, God. Yeah, we got 96. God, that multi-analyzer, or the multi-analyzer and the advanced research bench is going to be a little bit set back by this, I will admit. Saying that, though, we do have a lot of these, where's the heat from that going? So it's going straight into John's bedroom. So John's bedroom is probably okay. 25. So that's going into there. John's bedroom is also venting into here. I mean, we could just build more vents everywhere, and that would help equalize the temperature. But to be honest, like, we've got those two rooms being vented together, but obviously there's no temperature coming in from anywhere else. So we could put that there, for example. That would help out a little bit. It's not going to be a huge amount. And then put the heaters, I guess, just spread around the base. We'll put one through there and one in Logan's room just to help stabilize things. Put it in his bathroom. That will make even more sense. That'll do. We don't want to go too crazy with it, because obviously these are only going to be active half the year anyway. Let's also very quickly harvest this shit before it all dies, because that's a lot of cotton we're going to miss out on otherwise. So go little one. Cut. Logan, can you help out as well? Thank you. Run. As fast as your little legs will carry you. Come on. We're not going to get a huge amount, but hey, actually, you know what? That's a decent amount. I said we weren't going to get a huge amount, but that's more than I thought. You got to bear in mind these two are just sort of garbage at harvesting anyway. You know what? That's another... How much was that? That's another 200 cloth. I'm really glad we did that in hindsight. I was kind of going to leave it because I thought it wouldn't give us that much, but it was definitely worth it. So we've got, oh man, we've got so much cloth now. So when that research finishes, we'll build specialized gear depending on their jobs. Speaking of which, I should also set up their badges here. So we've got animals with you. I mean, that's relevant, but what are you really doing in the colony? I mean, everyone's probably going to be good at animals. So Logan is sort of our harvester slash main quarry guy, isn't he? Also good at delivering, but there's not a badge for that. Well, you know, we'll just mark you down as mining and crops for the time being. Ryla, you are good at cooking, so let's mark you down as cooking and I guess crops as well. John, you are obviously #1 research boy and just kind of everything, really. I set him down as, we've got just sort of like a generic crafting symbol. Not really. I guess we'll do that one. It kind of looks generic crafting. I'll be able to remember that. It's not a big deal. Right, so that'll help give sort of an indication just at a glance there of what we really need. So in terms of... Oh, you fucker. It's not like we need, obviously, the power to be able to do research there. We are waiting on that right now. But then when we've done that, we want to put down an electric smithy too. So we'll stick that down, I guess, in this room here. We could also put down the workbench if we really want to save a little bit of extra time as well. So let's put down... Oh, God, it's more steel that we don't bloody have. How much marble have we got? Can we stop with the marble harvesting? We've only got 93 blocks even now. Ah, shit, this is not going well at all. Well, that could be a problem. Logan's literally going to freeze to death. Okay, okay. I didn't really consider that, I'll be honest with you. Right, let's drop down a crafting spot very quickly then. There's not really much else we can do besides this. Making very quickly a tribal poncho. We don't have a choice. Yeah, let's get on with that. Right, so I'm just gonna... What I'll do is I'll manually designate him to go and craft things if necessary. So crafting, we'll just put some points in all of these so that he's capable of doing roughly everything. Quickly get on with that. Where's the warmest room? I'm going to assume it's going to be in here because the solar flare won't have dropped out these generators. These are still going to be churning out a little bit of heat, right? Or not? Oh, God, Logan, you are fucked, my friend. God, he's already got frostbite. John, what are we doing here? John, please hurry. Logan, are you alright? Oh, God, this is bad. Come on. I can't believe he gives us a fucking solar flare and a cold snap at once. Please. Don't kill my man like this. It's 54%. He is climbing. We're not going to have too much damage, to be honest, unless we... Oh, there we go. We're back online. Okay, cool. Go stand right next to that heater, my friend. You go stand right next to that. Warm yourself back up. Is this room going to be able to... Say 1 degree, 2 degree. Why the fuck is it still so cold? What is going on with that? Are you telling me that a heater and these... Okay, that's kind of unexpected, to be honest with you. Especially because this room isn't really venting into anywhere besides the kitchen. It's just going to take a while to warm back up. It should be fine, though, right? It's 6 degrees. It's not going to go up any further. 62%. Come on, you should be good. Oh, there we go. He's heating up in no time now. Perfect. All right, 14 degrees in the room, and he's got his poncho. I'm debating how insulating that poncho really is. I feel like we could have crafted him literally any other clothing. We've made him a crop top. It's fucking -6 outside, and we crafted our man a crop top. Incredible stuff. I mean, it is made of that muffalope wool, so you would assume it would be somewhat insulating, right? A pair of pantsu also wouldn't hurt. Can we make pantsu? Pout coat. Oh, man, that would have made a lot more sense in hindsight. What the hell's a howdah? Designed to... Oh, right. Like what you would see in The Lord of the Rings. Okay, on the back of the moon, Mikhail. Definitely didn't exist in real life or anything like that. Okay, fair enough. Obviously, we want to get this research done so we can make some actual legitimate, decent clothing as well that have long-term implications. An animal's dying? Why? You freezing? What the hell did he fight? He fought a big old beetle there. Ah, you fool. That's my only animal. Or one of our only dinosaurs. Right, let's quickly put down a sleeping spot. I don't know if we're going to be able to rescue this guy in time. I didn't realize he was being gored by a beetle. Right, let's go, excuse me, furniture, animal, sleeping spot. Let's just get a couple down in here. That's fine. There we go. We'll put one there, one there. John, how fast can your little cow legs carry you? Run. We should have already... Oh, we could probably tend to it here, though. There's no reason we can't tend to it while it's flailing around on the floor. Come on, run. Where are you? Bring that medicine. There we go. Come on. Patch him up. Medical emergency animal. I'm well aware. I'm trying to save the boy's life. He's not taking any frostbite or hypothermia or anything like that. Wanderer joins. What the fuck? Stella just turned up randomly. Welcome, psychiatric patient of T-Rex Buckley Incorporated. That's not a good sign. Hello, misandrist optimist, incapable of violent, caring, or social. And you have absolutely no discernible skills of any value whatsoever to this colony. Welcome, Stella. Congratulations, you are now the head cleaner. I guess we can give her a pickaxe and sit her in the mine all day as well. Obviously not when we've got this cold snap, but she's not too terrible, I guess. We'll give that job to her then, because Logan actually has skills in certain areas. Wow, she is real, just absolute shite, huh? Get her on delivering as well. We could also have her on hauling, I guess. And then if you can't do that, you can sit in the quarry for the rest of your life and think about what you've done. It's actually kind of a waste of resources to even build this random woman a bedroom. She's not worth it. She's, like, genuinely not worth it at all. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Just tough it out, my friend. He is going to be absolutely fine, right? It's not like he's going to lose any more blood. Okay, that's really annoying, because you are not worth this extra bedroom at all. Alright, let's just do it then. So let's remove that one. Let's remove this one, and we'll just go ahead and copy this whole thing. That should be fairly modular. Should just be able to slot that in quite nicely there. I mean, why not? That way we've got the nice corridor down to there as well. Okay, so that's all going to be plumbed in. So we do need to move the plumbing across a wall as well there too. There is, what is it, these two walls here. So those are coming in as marble. Obviously, I'd rather just keep them as wood for the time being. Sorry? Oh, for fuck's sake, we can't build it with this. Cancel all the plumbing. So I remember that fucking up these blueprints. Obviously, they're not really designed to work well together at all, based on the fact that it's not base game Rimworld here. Okay, and then we also want to expand this one out. Again, this is what I'm talking about with the whole modular base design. Oh, it just takes a little bit of moving shit around here, and we should be more or less good to go. There we go. Right, so rather than trying to vent the base, I honestly think just putting a bloody heater in every bedroom would make more sense. I was trying to get sort of a central heating grid, but it's going to take a lot more steel to actually make that work. For the time being, we're going to have to reclaim the steel. I hate to do it because it is such a massive waste of resources. But I was kind of hoping we'd get more steel than what we had right now. We've just kind of got unlucky in the quarry. Alright, let's start this immediately because Ryla is basically freezing to death whilst in bed. Okay, go and get these all deconstructed. They're over wall vents. We don't need to like rebuild the walls or anything either. That should give us enough for a good couple of heaters as well. We get one in each bedroom. I think that's probably the safer bet here. And then obviously one in this sort of bigger area too. So let's reinstall that into there. You don't need one in the bathroom. That's unnecessary. Let's reinstall this into here. Why did I put it in his bathroom? What the hell possessed me to do that? I guess I was planning on venting it through eventually as well. Now, we should have enough steel to be able to build a copy of this one. We do, even though it says we don't. Ignore it. It's lying to you. Don't believe his lies. Never believe his lies. Oh, got an infection. Shit. It's not a big deal. Rear right paw infection minor. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, I'm sure. Stop what you're doing. Let's make sure you're tended to quite nicely. I'm not going to use a glitter set medicine. We could if it gets super, super serious and we really want to keep these two random dinosaurs around, if I guess. This is actually unrelenting. Turpy colonists have gotten sick from the flu. Great. Put that with the cold snap and the solar flare already killing them off. Probably because they don't have any clothes at all, huh? That's not how that works. That's like an old wives' tale. Can we do anything for you, Mr. Storicosaurus? Are you just... Why can't I tend to him? Oh, he's already tending to him. Right, got it. I was going to say, that's a bit weird. Right, there we go. You should be absolutely good. 75% with just a very basic infection there. He's already got 10% immunity. We haven't even bloody tended to the damn thing. Okay, how are we going to get more steel then? Man, this sucks. I don't want obviously working them outside in the quarry here when it is this freezing, but I don't think we really have a choice. What are you storing in these dressers? What is that? Oh, we just got more steel lying around. Shit. Have we got enough steel to build another heater? 39. Absolutely not. Could we just craft some more clothes? Ugh. I'd like to get all this done so that it obviously counts as indoors there as well, so we don't have to keep going outdoors to get to the area. It will be somewhat warmer just by the fact that it's got a roof over the bloody thing. John, what do we want to do then? I think we'll get everybody warm clothes firstly. It's not ideal. It's definitely cutting into our workload here, but it's either that or they die, and I think, given the option, we've got quite an obvious choice here. So get John just working on a bunch of clothes for everyone, making sure they're going to be okay for the time being. Shouldn't take him too long to craft something for everyone. What is that you're wearing? A ghillie suit. Oh, that explains why I couldn't tell what it was, because she's she's invisible. Right, okay, so I like the uniform, though, the solid bright green uniform. That's really nice. Thank you, John. Stella, you might want to go and wear that, because I can't imagine a ghillie suit is particularly insulating, so that's going to hopefully trap in a little bit of heat here, so that if they do go and work out in the quarry, quickly run back indoors, heat back up, go outside if necessary, you know, just ensure that we're not going to take any damage here. What are you doing? Just, oh my god, yeah, of course you've got the flu. Shit. Right. John. Stop. Tend to our people, for fuck's sake. It's me focusing on building everyone clothes so they don't die. Meanwhile, they're all actually already dying. 100% 10 quality. That's fairly impressive. Was that 42% using no medicine? Are we out of glitter tech medicine? Oh, right. Wait, why did he not... So, sorry, why did you 10 Ryla with the glitter tech medicine but not Logan? How strange. Oh, man, this is an opportunity I'm not sure we can afford to miss. A Thrombo. How often is this going to happen realistically? I mean, quite often. Quite often. It's not exactly like we're never going to see another Thrombo again. Cold Snap, -2. John's wearing just a shirt, so if we can get him working on another... Just quickly make it like another poncho or something. Then we'll try and tame that Thrombo as soon as we can. We'll send John to make that his #1 top-level mission, because this could be very, very important. What the fuck are you doing? Why did you do everything before deciding to make that goddamn poncho? You think when I say prioritize making poncho, I mean do everything else before making a damn poncho? What the hell is that? Chicken egg? Chicken egg? I've got news for you, my friend. There is no chicken alive big enough to lay that thing. My god. That chicken must have split in two. What the hell? Okay, obviously they don't normally look like that. I guess we've got some sort of retexturing mod. Wear it, please. Put it on. Okay, we'll let him get a good night's sleep, and then we'll go and see if we can tame that Thrombo. It's probably safer than trying to tend to that bloody, or trying to tame those goddamn dinosaurs. Where did you go, Thrombo? Don't tell me you left the map already. There you are. Okay, let's mark you as tame. Oh, wait, they don't have a... I thought they had a high chance of attacking on failure. Guess not. Now, the problem with Thrombo is they eat everything. And when I say everything, I mean literally everything. So we're probably going to have to set up a specified area for the Thrombo, being the whole bloody map, so that they don't come near the base and just devour everything they get their goddamn... I was going to say hands on, but clearly that doesn't work. Not yet, anyway. Not yet. We've got genetic rim. Give me 5 minutes. Tame that Thrombo. I believe in you. You can do it, John. This would be so good if you managed to do it. Come on. Come on. Don't fail, for fuck's sake, because you would just be killed instantly. 2.1% chance. Wow. Okay. Good luck with that one. Yeah, that might be impossible. I imagine it's probably going to leave the map before we're able to tame that. But we'll just keep going. I mean, it's set to one of his highest priority jobs here. So besides, I mean, we should probably turn off handle for him. Oh no, handle is taming, right? Oh no, that's harvesting resource. No, we just want train. Now, as long as we're not training the muffler, that basically means he's only ever gonna deal with... Oh, is that self-tend? No, that's not self-tend, is it? That's whether or not they get the best medicine for surgery? I don't remember. So yeah, as long as we only have that dealt with and we're not, like, taming the animals, yeah, no, we should be fine in that case. We are naturally trying to get obedience with these guys, or tameness. I suppose I could disable that. Lose the skill over time. Yeah, but then if we do that, then they will just go back to being wild animals, won't they? You know, we got to stay on top of that, but I would like to prioritize the Thrombo above just about everything else. That's nice. Thank you. Okay, so what's that? That's Ryler and Stella. That's something in our favor. This, to say that we're only on, like, medium right now is being pretty goddamn relentless, huh? I was only playing on medium because you're playing with the single colonist, so the last thing you want is, you know, random, boom, plague straight away, which we've seen plenty of times before in the Jolt playthrough. So I kind of wanted... This is meant to be like a hardcore survival, like some of those other series we've played. So I was only playing on medium, but it has been absolutely just non-stop. I mean, even now, we're still under the effect of the cold snap. Just a random explosion there as well, which is fantastic. To be fair, it was an outside heater. That's kind of my own fault, really. Oh, nice work, Ryler. There we just got a large vein of steel. Is that enough to build another heater? 66. What are they, 60? I don't remember. 50. Oh, that's nice. Okay. John, if you could build us another heater then before we all freeze to death horribly, that would be ideal. Thank you very much, my friend. Just trying to raise the overall ambient temperature of the base and, of course, sealing all this area off as well. Oh, it's over now. Well, thank God we weren't trying to survive in that, building a bunch of, you know, poncho or anything else. I wasn't going to build heaters at all because the lowest the temperature can possibly be on this map outside of cold snaps is 12.2 degrees or whatever, and there is, I believe we've got like the central heating mod later on as well, so it's kind of hoping we'd be able to hold out for that, but note the game is, like I said, being fairly relentless here. Speaking of which, we've got bloody mad alpaca now to worry about. How many are there? 2? What is that? You are another thing I'd like to bring on board. God, that's cool. Alpaca. Do we want to worry about that? Should we just let them freak out during the nighttime? They might chill out by the time everybody's up and awake. This has gone horribly wrong. How has this gone so badly? Logan, what the fuck are you doing? He's... Is it because he was technically outside? I was specifically keeping him indoors, but I guess this isn't technically indoors yet. So he's just running around with this alpaca chasing him through the stockpile. John's trying to deal with the other one. John, back off. John can outrun everything because of his weird bovine hooves. Right, take this thing out, and then we're going to deal with the other one. Please piss off. Logan, just keep running. Actually, Logan, change of plan. Run towards the man with the gun. Man with the gun, you need to run towards Logan, because Logan's a completely useless man. Run, Logan. Pick up speed. Is he alright? He's not like, flu... Oh, God, he's got untreated flu still. Fuck. It's goddamn alpaca. This alpaca might kill Logan by virtue of Logan dying of the flu because he can't be treated. That's it. Fight John instead. Fight the man with the gun. Logan, get in there. Smash him over the head. John, back off. No. Logan also back off. This is terrible strategy right here. Right. Keep running. Keep cutting him. I hate the way that running gun resets whenever you issue a new order. It is kind of a pain in the ass, I will admit. Come on, that should be enough. Come on, take him down. Boom. There we go. Okay. Right. So first things first then, Logan, you need to immediately be treated to, my friend. So let's get you... I'm going to mark that as a medical bed just so that we can prioritize it here. Right, let's get you into there. Let's get you... I mean, doing whatever you've got to do, apparently. Go wash your hands or whatever, that's fine. And then let's make sure that Logan is being tended to. What about Ryler? Are you okay? You also need to be tended to, so you can rest until healed. Bear with me. We're going to queue that one up as well. Now, in theory, it won't matter too much, because I'm more than happy to use the glitter set medicine on this. Is it a waste? Kinda. They'd probably be okay, but... we seem to have nothing but constant distractions here in the form of the explosions and the alpacas and the cold snap and whatever else. I'm not putting anything to risk. We want to keep these guys going for a while. Oh, God, round 2. Here we go. 2% chance. All right, you know what? Never mind. That is probably going to be a massive, massive time sink that we're going to get absolutely nothing out of. But it's worth the risk, isn't it? Like, a Thrumbo is absolutely going to bring people far and wide to come and see this glorious zoo. The legendary Thrumbo in the flesh, tamed. No man has ever done that before. That's the truth. At least according to John. That's going to be up on the billboard. No one has ever done it before. And if you've heard otherwise, they're lying. Man, even with the glitter tech medicine, we are only just staying ahead of that. That's unbelievable. What about you? I should go full bed rest. It's unbelievable. I should just go full bed rest. I was kind of hoping we'd break even, because obviously all the help we can get during this early game is kind of nice, but it's not worth risking their lives over it, is it? So let's turn Logan's bed into medical. If we do that, he should immediately go and rest. Let's also do Ryler as well. They're the only people capable of mining, and I would love to get I wanted to get the research bench done before we basically just sent them to bed for the next few days, but it's not worth the risk. It's going to use too much glitter set medicine up. Instead, I'm going to probably flip everyone down to... let's just go medicine, industrial tech medicine or worse, and we'll save the good tech for super emergency scenarios from now, because we've only got 5 left. Ooh, that actually sounds like it could be a problem. A pack of man-hunting Dryosauruses. Hello. So we've got 3 little dinosaur boys. Again, because John is such a fast mover, we could just kite them around with John, as long as I'm careful with how I run and gun and issue orders. Basically, the way to get around it is just issue super long-distance orders and try and stay somewhat close to him here. Right, let's do it. Oh, that's a lot. Fuck, that's way more than I thought. 6 of the damn things. We still should be good, in theory, right? Because this guy can absolutely outrun them. Bring it. Fight John. Okay, there we go. Good start. How much damage did that do? Okay, a pretty decent amount. We just got to hope we get a bit more accurate. Right, just keep running and gunning. Never stop running and gunning. Everyone else would probably stay indoors. Stella, do me a favor. Hide. Do me a favor and hide. Leave everything else down to John. There we go. Good shot. My dinosaur is hunting rat. Okay, I thought it was actually coming out to help with the combat. That's it. Go after John. Go after John. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's what we want to see. Okay, is that not one down? My God, these things are stronger than I thought. Keep moving, John. Keep moving, John. Oh, God, that's getting dangerous. How are we doing? Just a bite on the leg. Nothing to worry about. No immediate danger. Not a problem. Just got to keep setting really long move routes and praying that they can't really catch us. That went to speed too, even though that it's restricted on combat then. Did you see that? That wasn't my fault. That was the game being weird. Right, let's just keep putting these big, long routes. What if I just queue it up? That, in theory, will never interrupt run and gun then, right? Because I'm not actually issuing any new orders. I hope so. That could work. Okay, careful. This is where we might want to interrupt and issue a new order. Okay, be very, very careful. What animal needs treatment? Is it you? From where you got bitten by a rat. Okay, we got bigger fish to worry about right now, such as this pack of dinosaurs. Cowman versus dinosaur pack. Who will win? I'm pretty sure Cowman's got it in the bag, as long as I just don't keep fucking up his orders. Oh, actually, when he hits the new path, it looks as if it actually might reset his order there. Okay, be careful. So go for the big long path still. Shit, these things are hardier than I thought. My God, we need to grab bows and arrows, or at least something else to help out with this. I should not have done this. This was a poor plan. Oh, God! John! Okay, we're fine. That was dangerous. Definitely don't back yourself into a corner. That's a horrible play. Okay, that's another one down. 3 more to go. That's 2 more to go. Come on. We've got this. Don't bleed out. How are you doing? Please don't get an infection either, for fuck's sake. I'm not sure we can handle losing much more medicine at this stage. Come on. That's it. That's it. Move. Thank you. Okay, that's it. Keep moving. Never stop. Never stop moving. Good God, this is, this is a pain in the ass. Unbelievable. Oh, for fuck's sake, move. I swear to God, there is such a long delay. For some reason, it's whenever he stood reloading, it really does take a long time before he can get back up on his feet there. I wonder if that's an alteration by run and gun. It's really hard to gauge it. Right, come on. This is unbelievable. John, you've got 17 shooting. Obviously, run and gun adds a malice to your shooting accuracy when you're in scenarios like that for obvious reasons. Otherwise, you'd just be able to run circles around every enemy with no threat. But to say that we fought a whole pack of dinosaurs and got a couple of scratches, I think that went fine. In fact, I think that couldn't have gone better. Looks as if our boys with the flu should be okay here. So we've got 84% immunity on that one and 74% flu progression. You actually need treatment. Please get up and treat them. Shall I double check that? I'm really glad I did in hindsight. How are we looking? That was a good treatment quality. Oh, we shouldn't have used that Glitterworld medicine at all. I forgot he's got such high medical. You are looking at 76 and 74 respectively. Should still be fine. That's a good treatment. They're going to stay in bed basically forever now. So theory, we should be okay. We might also want to clean that room as soon as John is done being a little bitch. Hey, get out of bed and clean this room. For God's sake, you got patience to look after, my man. Why can't we... What, not send cleaning? Oh, that explains a lot. Right, there we go. Let's get this tidied up. No, give me 5 minutes, game. What difficulty is this on? Is this because we're using the wealth rather than time? This is actually kind of unreal. Okay, options. Let's go storyteller settings. Oh, we're on bloody Randy. Well, that explains a lot. Well, it doesn't really. It still seems kind of absurd. Oh shit, they don't look friendly at all. They sent a feral raid after us this early on? Shit. Okay, I mean, it's a way to get some guns. What are they, like nail guns or something? What the hell is that? Improvised pistols. Okay, cool. Well, 3 people with guns, both of which are two of which are dual wielding, one of which has a much larger weapon there. That's the nail gun. Got it. This could be a problem, because John can run circles around him, sure, but they can just shoot him as he's running circles around them. Man, I feel woefully unprepared for this. This difficulty is ramped. I mean, we haven't had a minute to breathe with the raids and the flu and the solar flares and everything. This has just been a day of disaster and this fucking thing going on as well. John, grab your gun. You're back out on the field, my friend. He's never going to get his goddamn... All he wants to do is just research mushrooms. He wanted to sit around all day looking at mushrooms, but no. We've got idiots like these guys turn up interrupting his goddamn research. Okay, can we even get anyone to help out? Stella... I mean, I would say pack a club, but I think you're just going to get yourself killed if we try and do that. Alright, all we got to do is try and make them flee, right? We're not looking for a decisive victory. We're just looking to get them to piss off without John dying. As far as I'm concerned, if we achieve that, we've done it. We've won. Now, I imagine our gun is going to have a much, much bigger range than... Oh, yeah, we actually could run circles around him here if we're cautious of how we do this. Right. Okay, there we go. That's a good start. Come on, good shots. Good shots here. Oh, just an incredible start there for John. Apparently capable of taking out raiders in an absolute pinch, but when it comes to dinosaurs who can't shoot back, the man loses his goddamn nerve. Those nail guns are absurd when dual-wielded. I haven't set up any dual-wield settings for the rimsonal stuff. Oh, God. Shot in the spine? Shoot a man in the spine? What is wrong with you? Okay, take him down. Come on. Just a couple more shots, and then they should start fleeing. Got him. Hey, there we go. Take him down as well. Fuck it. I want your guns. Guns for everybody. Or at least strip him and take his clothes. Whichever... What? You've stopped? Shot him in the neck. To be fair, that would probably be enough to stop many people, I assume, being shot in the fucking neck. Club him over the head. Club him over the head. John, club him over the head. John, how did you miss? The man's been shot in the neck. He can probably not even breathe. There we go. Oh, God, don't get into a protracted fist fight. Oh, to be fair, he hasn't got much damage. Come on. John, I believe. Take him alive, John. Take him alive, John. Unbelievable. Oh, he actually did. Oh my God, I thought he died. 10 construction. Why do we want this guy? Well, because of his 10 construction. I just said that. Sorry, I kind of ruined the mystery, didn't I, really? Sorry, gang. Okay, this is fantastic. Wait, this guy also had one of those bloody massive nail guns. That's cool, because those things are ridiculously... They're kind of like a minigun, as in they do all the spread and all the range of the minigun, but with none of the damage. So they're actually kind of bad. But this is great. This means that we can have another character capable of doing the construction, and John can just sit at his desk all day, and we can keep expanding the base. How's Ryla doing as well, by the way? Let's just quickly check on you. Diarrhea. Oh, because they can't wash their hands. That's probably because they are bedridden, you fuck. 85%. Okay, 81. That's going to be close, but it should be fine. Alright, how are we going to save you? Because we don't have stabilize, do we? Because we don't have combat extended or anything like that. This is a concern, I won't lie to you. Put him in the stockpile. With all the weapons. Maybe not in hindsight. We'll pick up the club on the way out. Don't worry about it. We'll have to use this as a temporary prison, so I haven't really got much of anything else there. Right, let's go like that. There we go. This is now a prison. Thank you very much. Prisoners have access to all sorts of sharp objects, rocks, and you name it. Capture them, get them back. We can't do any sort of field tending, so we've just got to hope between getting them home, their adrenaline doesn't wear off, they don't just die suddenly in John's arms. It'll be very tragic, very scarring experience. Right, get them, get back. Do we want to use Glitterworld medicine on this? Bring it down 2 hours. Oh, their adrenaline's gone anyway. Right, okay. I'm actually almost tempted to use Glittertech on this person, get him recruited. Death in 2 hours. I mean, what the fuck am I going to do here? Doctor care? Because the herbal medicine is up in here. So if we run up there, by the time we get there and back, they're going to die. Just start tending. You've got good medicine. I believe in your skills, John. Believe in your skill. I believe in your skills. Prove me right. Prove me right, John. Okay, that's actually not bad. I'm actually fairly surprised. 55% tend on the left leg is quite nice. Not bad. Actually, not too terrible. They're fine. They will live. Oh, we can use his horns as a melee weapon. Oh my god, that's incredible. I mean, did we not know that already? Did I not point that out before? Honestly, don't remember. Let me refresh my memory. Horns. Just says burly horns. I never actually considered that they would do melee damage. That's cool. Okay, we'll build you a bed in a minute, but for the time being, welcome to the colony. Let's try and recruit them as much as possible. Resistance remaining 25. 74% difficulty is actually not too terrible. By the time we put some, I mean, we need fucking food and water and showers and things for them as well. This is so much micromanagement. Thank you all for watching. I made some misplays today. I will admit that. But you know what? Everything's fine, and that's all that matters. If you make a misplay and everything goes fine, it's not really a misplay, is it? It's only a misplay if things go wrong. It was just a unique take on what should have been done. Optimal? Absolutely not. But still fine? That's all that matters. That's my excuse. And if I see any comments saying otherwise, I'll probably do a sad cry. Thank you for watching. This difficulty has been nuts today. I like it. Let's keep going with it. Thank you to Aiden W, Alpha Scup, Anthony Gawley, Asuna Kurito, Matt Moses, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Sedini, Crazy Pat, Crosus, Donald, Emerald Beam, Facundo Vasquez, Fluffernutter, Ghost of Protocol, Gogla, Sarik, Jimbo, Jonah Waters, Josh Lindeen, Tesla, Justin Wallace, Kenny Carter, Michael Mullen, Muskratful, Nat Buskus 911, Nathan Flores, Necrofen, and Palvis Presley, Rodin, Richard Clark, Scott Skaz, Somnus, Stannis the Manus, Shayuk, Swain, The Forsaken One, T-Bag Cruz, Tom Terry 18, Tyler Kendall, Bacchus, and William Green. Thank you for your support. The Insane Deals on Patreon. Thank you for making the channel possible. If you guys want some names, chuck them at me. I'm all ears. Let's rename Ryla, Logan, and Stella to great dino-based names like T-Rex Buckley and Rick Crimosaurus. I had no pun for that, and I'm so sorry. Thank you as well to Astro, Adam Person, Andrew Walsh, Andrew Wilson, Attila, Austin Taylor, Baldoon, Ben Trope, Bet's Max, Bet's Valerian, Black Double H, Chris, Corey CA, David Van Diepen, Don, Don7, easy to pronounce name, Eric Farrell, Exploding Knees, Voosh, Foosh, Fraser Brennick, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, Genji Zerka, Gompo, Gray, Hashi Damar, Henrik Stensgaard, Icarus, Icy the Great, Ida, Irish, Jay Lara, Jacob Wolfie, James Barnes, James Shea, Jason Sushu, Jose, Yon DeVries, Jessica Smith, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Pierre, Justin Plock, Justin Walters, Luana Thomas, Luke Wallace, Mastalp, Monty, Nathaniel Lindberg, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Pan Samu, Panther Pearl, Payment 1 through 7, Peyton Denisar, Rodrigo, Russian Oligarch Billionaire, Ryan Hooper, Smirtworm, Spencer Powell, Socrates, Super Nanny 089, The Bloody Knight, The Insane Pickle, Valonquerie, Varagon, Voodoo Mumbo, Wesley Grayson, Will Wade Wilson, Tef Wolfie, Yorkazan, Zico 2. I feel like I missed some people out then. Apologise if I did. That list seemed shorter, even though it's longer, because I've put more names on it since yesterday. But thank you to everyone. Thank you for keeping the channel possible. I shall see you guys all tomorrow for apparently just getting my ass handed to me. My God.